So there, I don't know if you can see that bird.
Yes.
It's the one that's right.
Yeah, I see him.
That is a
You want to take
loon.
a picture of it?
No, it's good.
Oh,
I got
it's a loon?
Yeah, I got
Oh, wow.
yeah, and it's a common loon in breeding plumage. And I go around with the birding. I go with the birding club, and they are the ones that pointed that out. I didn't actually know that info. But we saw it yesterday. Matter of fact, we came out here.
Birds here.
Unbelievable. Matter of fact, I was going to try and kidnap you and have you drive me out to Milestone Road because there's a blue grosbeak that's like never happens on Nantucket. It's spotted today on Milestone Road. But it was
grosbeak.
Yeah, it's called
Milestone Road.
yeah. So a grosbeak, it's like French, and it basically means a big schnauzer.
Really?
Yeah, because it has like a cardinal. You know, if cardinals have those like really kind of big fat beaks.
Right.
So. Anyways, one of my friends spotted it. Yeah, I'm surprised they're putting money into it because this place.
One has been here, right?
Okay. So I was going to tell you.
Yeah.
So where the parking lot is now, there was a house. That house right there, the higher one you can see on the left.
Yeah.
And they called it Nice Move when they moved it. They moved it from there and they moved it to there.
Unreal.
And that was on one of my friends' property. They subdivided it, but this property almost went in.
I'm going to go in down.
They almost went in, and so it's next in line. I just want to really.
Well, this one will go eventually, right?
It almost went in this summer. It almost went in this summer.
It did. Jeez.
It came within 15 feet. That corner of that shed's almost dangling off the edge.
Wow, look at this. So this is the new parking lot.
Yep. So that's
how long has this been here?
Years.
I never came down here.
It's actually shrunk. It was like Lorinda was saying, literally lost 100 feet of it in the last 140 feet in the last 2 years.
This one is really shrinking then. Even though the beach is piling up in front of her house.
Well, and
it's shrinking a little bit here.
You know, it's funny. When her house was getting close to being, or her shed was getting close to going in, this beach the water was rushing right up to the edge here. And now you can see there's more sand down there than there is here, but there is some sand here.
Right.
But you see the difference. I mean, this is probably 15 or 20 feet, and that is probably 100 feet doon there, 50 feet. And it was all at the same place.
It was all like this.
It was all way up.
I remember.
So
that is unreal.
So, I think that has a little bit more to do with the way the wind moves the sand over there.
All right.
I think it hits that. It's like there's a little bit of a corner there. Do you see that kind of as it goes out to where the Emery's house used to be, the Stilt house was? It kind of goes almost out to a point, and then it kind of starts going back around the corner again towards Smith's Point.
Man, does that say it all right there?
I know.
That's what's happening on Nantucket.
I wonder how many of these guys live here. I don't recognize any of the names of any of the trucks. I don't recognize any of the people.
Oh, right.
So.
Well, we've gone through that already.
No, we don't have to. I've seen some of your drive-bys with that.
I'm tired of bringing it up. I want to talk about other stuff.
No, I'm happy to talk about other stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, there you have it. At least they have a Massachusetts number. Let's see.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
It is one.
This could be
Nantucket.
And he's got a whale.
Yeah.
So I can't pronounce the name. Can you?
Alvarez. Anyway, it's good to be back out here. I lived here one winter.
You spent the winter in Mattocket?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And I've spent a winter in Wisconsin. A long time ago.
Like the North and South Pole of Nantucket. So there's the house that's a Nice Move.
This one here. Okay, Nice Move. Oh, yeah,
and that was the house that was where the parking lot was.
Jeez.
There's little Miss Emery, Vanessa Emery.
Oh, is that the? Wow, they grow up fast.
Yeah. I probably remember her when she was a little kid.
Jeez.
And someone just put a monster house up. We'll see it up here on the left.
They did. So someone finally did.
Yeah, that's where all these trucks are. And see how all the stakes, because they were driving on the lawn, so the people they pinched it, like you could see where.
Because the trucks over here. Huh?
Yeah, because there's so much trucks.
Oh, they're working down here.
Yeah, that's Monster House. Look at there.
I want to see it.
You can see it.
Oh, gee.
It's behind this other pretty big house.
So it's a big.
But if you can see. Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah.
Because people
Right on the water.
they don't always get a chance to go for a ride, so this is kind of nice.
Yeah, get to see parts of the island that you wouldn't normally see. That's why I love going with the birding club, because they take me to places of the island which I never even knew existed.
How often do you do that?
Every Sunday morning.
Is that Blackwell too?
Yeah, Ken. So you can keep on going down. It's right down. It's way down here. At the end.
It's not even here. This is just parking.
Yeah. This is just. There's a.
That's the beginning of it.
Yeah, you can see it goes back and back and back and back and over.
Look at this. I'll sneak in there a little bit.
Yeah, get a picture of it.
We'll get a shot of it. Sure.
Hey, Nantucket number, Eastwood.
Yeah.
Nice. So you keep a little.
Oh yeah, boy, that's a nice spot.
Right.
I love it out here. Oh, this is my favorite spot.
The views out to Tuckanuck and Mattocket Harbor, and it's so much mellow.
It's so
mellow. Like,
if I had the money, this is where I'd buy.
Quidnet, I think.
You would buy Quidnet.
I like
here. Yeah. Because I'd want to have my boat here, so I could get out and just go. Get on a boat and go.
Do you like to go out and boat?
I mean, if I'm going to live near the ocean, I do.
Do you power boat or you sailboat?
No, I'd have a power boat. I'm terrible. I do have a boat, by the way.
You do?
Yeah, it's in Maine though. It's an old one.
Do you have property in Maine? Do I get an invite up there?
Of course you do.
Where are you in Maine?
You will love this place, dude. If you ever came up there and you were looking, I tell people, first of all, it's 8 hours away from Hyannis, okay? And it's on the coast. It's as down east as you can get. It's called Lubec, Maine. It's on the border of Canada. It feels like you're on an island, though, because it's a peninsula. And so everybody that's there wants to be there. So it feels like Nantucket did back in the 80s. It feels that way. It's funky, a little run down, but yet there's history. There's some big, beautiful houses.
Is there any culture there? Is it music?
And music. Are you kidding? There's a brew pub 2 blocks down from me.
What?
It's so down to earth. It blows you out of the water, Spruce. I'm telling you. And this house I have was built in the 1870s, completely restored, Victorian. You come up sometime, and you'll fall in love with the place, and the people will love you up there too. Now I used to live here. I lived in that little shack in the back.
Jeez.
With his family. He's always working on stuff. You can still buy there. I think that's the cheapest place to buy.
In Tristram's Landing?
Yeah, those condos in there.
Yeah.
Right?
You're probably right, but they're really moldy.
I heard that.
That's true. A friend of mine owned one, and basically made his whole family sick.
It did.
Yep.
I know this is the road, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
So, how many jobs you got around here? Do you have a few?
I have 300, and then I have Phyllis Slattery's house. So I only have 2 out here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You do Phyllis's.
Yeah, I love Phyllis. She's awesome. And Kathy.
Look at this. Oh, wow.
I didn't even know this was going on. The ones at the end was a new one. Yep.
Look at this, huh?
I'm sure. Well, one property, two buildings. They'll probably have a pool in between them.
Oh, of course. The pools that's the new thing to be on Nantucket. You got to have a pool.
Yeah, well, I think when I came here, there might have been 30 pools, 20 or 30 pools in the whole island.
Yeah.
I bet there's over 500 now.
Definitely. Every house has to have one. You can't sell it for the big bucks if you don't have the pool. Because it's just
right, or you can't rent it for the big bucks.
Well, that's it. The rent, you can.
So I think this is where that old house was. I think it was this one.
I don't even know where I am right now. I don't recognize it. This used to be all just field.
Yeah.
So this place right here.
I think this was the house that they tore down, but I'm not 100%.
This place, very nice.
Very Nantucket-y.
Yeah.
Lots of dormers.
Yep.
Trellises.
Yep. What goes down here?
So you can.
This goes around a circle?
Yeah, it comes back around.
And it gets to Tristram's?
Yeah, but it's a long way. But yeah, you can get back into Tristram's.
All right. So, what about your family? What's going on? Where are they?
I have 2 brothers and a mom alive, and mom's in Kingston, Mass. You know where that is?
Oh, yeah, sure.
And right near Silver Lake High School.
So when you moved to Bozeman, your mom didn't go with you?
No, I was.
You were out of school. You moved out there.
Yeah, I moved out there. I
to ski.
Yeah. Well, I moved out there. I don't know. why did I move out there? Just it was a circumstance thing. It was like Massachusetts was getting old.
Oh, right.
I almost had graduated college out here, and it was one of those things where my family.
You're a Massachusetts.
I was a Massachusetts boy.
Yeah.
I ended up moving to Montana and staying there. Ended up going there, moving there, and then going to college, back to college, finishing my degree, staying an extra year, and then came to Nantucket for one summer. But I have two brothers. One is actually moving to Weymouth. You know where Weymouth is?
Sure.
Mass?
Yep.
He's moving to Weymouth, Mass. And then the other brother is in near Poughkeepsie, New York. Now this you don't turn here, but there's a parking lot.
I saw that.
And that's a
nice.
surface spot we call Tristram's. That's what we call actually Tristram's, and it's a Matticat Land Trust, and that has lost tons of beach too. And then in here is the bottom of Long Pond, a great birding spot. You can see the pond here.
Oh yes.
And it
I see it.
Yeah, and
this one never gets opened.
Nope. I don't think but Long Pond has the canal.
Yes.
That's over near Second Bridge there.
Right.
So I mean, it has ways to drain into the water. It's like a lot of people back for Daffodil.
Oh, sure.
They're in their place together.
Getting ready. Here's another place going in.
Another place going in. And it looks like there was just a new one done up here too. Just amazing, all the construction that's going on this island. I still can't wrap my mind around how
Almost every other house has something going on.
And it's like, how is there that much work out here?
Everybody wants to come to Nantucket.
Everyone. I mean,
who can afford to come?
Right. I guess it's a place to be, but I mean,
for a certain kind of person, it is.
Right.
It really is.
I mean, yeah. If you have a little bit of money, and I mean, it's better than the Hamptons. It's better than the South Shore. It's better than the North Shore.
Yeah.
Just a lot of barriers to entry to get in.
You just traveled, didn't you? Didn't you just go to Maui?
I was just in Maui for a couple weeks. Yeah, that was my. Usually I take a couple of months off. This winter I took 2 weeks off.
And that was your first time.
That was my first time going.
Did you surf?
I did. Honolulu Bay. Felt great.
No sharks?
I did not see any sharks.
There are sharks.
I was surfing with spinner dolphins and whales, bro.
Wow.
Like literally saw like a pod.
The whales are unbelievable this year too, especially this year because I was there too.
Okay.
I was there in the end of February. You went in March.
Correct.
And there were my brother lives there, so.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yes, he does.
What island?
He lives on Maui.
Oh, he lives on Maui?
Yeah.
Okay. That's really cool.
Yeah, I see him all the time. I always
wish I had a brother who lived in Maui. My brother lives in Poughkeepsie. A lot different visiting him.
Would you ever consider living there?
In Maui?
Yeah.
I don't think I want to live in Maui. I mean, I kind of
so used to this now.
Yeah, I think I mean, I could see myself living in a tropical island for 3 months a year, 4 months a year.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's Tristram's down there.
Yeah, correct.
Should we go down there?
Yeah, if you want.
Let's do that real quick. Then I'll bring you.
I actually just finished. Literally, you saw me using the gas-powered blower.
Yep.
That's like the end of my. That's the end of my my day right there.
Oh, that's good.
So I was done. So.
Oh, that's good.
So yeah,
perfect timing.
Yes. So the traffic is what it is. I mean, sometimes I get a little frustrated, but I just try and put it in context of like, listen, you're gonna get there. It's not like it is in the wintertime.
There it is. There it is.
Those are the.
I have not seen this in a long time.
The least expensive places to live on Nantucket.
There it is.
Still look as funky as ever.
They sure do. Putting in new windows, I see. That's okay.
Or one.
I'm sure they probably had to put a few in.
How old are these?
I think they were built. I remember hearing some stories about this place and the guy that built it. I think they were built in the 60s or 70s.
They look 70-ish, but that's just
60s or 70s, somewhere maybe 70s. Yeah.
Yeah, I had that same friend that
the guy that built these used to throw the checks. He'd throw the checks out of his. He had a private plane.
No.
Yes, he would. He would throw them. He'd fly over and throw the checks down.
Just because he could?
Yeah, he did it for fun. But look at this place, huh? Wow. Interesting.
You can actually, if you look at the roof, you can actually see like the seams where, where like it looks like the joists are kind of holding the roof up. See those?
You're right.
See those?
You do. You sure do. Yeah. Unreal.
Oh, whatever. The ridges. I don't even know what you call stuff like that, but.
Unbelievable. Look at that.
I mean.
Well.
Hey, I mean, if you can live on Nantucket and not pay an arm and a leg to live here. I mean, you don't have kids, I guess you could live in a moldy
I think
place.
they're not cheap though. I mean, you're still looking
500,
at, yeah,
400?
right, 4, 5, 6.
I mean, a Covenant house is now $680. That's the maximum for a Covenant house.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Are you thinking about ever? I mean, your commercial. What would you do with your commercial? Would you sell it and then buy a house, or?
I don't know. That's a good question, Gino. No. I'm just gonna see how it goes the next few years. I mean, it might be worth it to build on there, but at the same time, I might not. Maybe this summer might be the straw that broke the camel's back. Like trying to get out of Fairgrounds Road.
Come on up to Lubeck. I mean, if you're looking for a place for the summer, Spruce.
Well, I have to make my bread and butter is in the summer, so Nantucket's like the lowest hanging fruit of the easiest, best money.
It's true.
And I mean,
it's true.
And I can go to the beach at 8 o'clock in the morning and there's not a soul.
Exactly.
And I can go to the beach at 6 o'clock in the evening and there's hardly a soul. And I know where to go when I want to watch the sunset, so I don't have to be elbow to elbow with 400 other people trying to get selfies of themselves with the sunset in the background. So I mean,
it is beautiful beaches.
So I mean, it's hard to imagine a place that's going to match that. And
you're not going to match that.
Yeah.
If that's what you want.
Yeah.
No, you won't match that.
We'll see. I mean, I hope to at least always make Nantucket part of my life, but I don't know. Retiring on Nantucket doesn't seem like a smart thing to retire on the most expensive place on the East Coast to live. I don't know.
It ain't easy.
No, it might be a place I spend 6 months a year, maybe like May through October.
Yeah.
How would that be?
And then where would you go though? You'd have to have that second place.
Well, I mean, I guess you're right. Yeah, I was also thinking.
I go this way, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Not that far.
You got a girlfriend?
I don't have. I'm single out there.
How's that? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's change that for you. I mean, how do you find that all?
Well,
it's not easy here.
No, it's not easy. And the thing is like I'm single, but I don't know if I really want to be partnered up. I'd like to have a girlfriend, but I don't know how serious I want it. Like, what's the end game of having a girlfriend? Do you want to have a partner for life, or do you want to have someone just to hang out with and be, friends with benefits? And that is what the end game is. For me, it's like I don't know if I want a partner for life right now. I guess if the right girl came along, but
it's difficult.
How about you?
I've got a girlfriend, but she's in Asia. She's in Jakarta.
So is that way I see you? Do you go to
I go there every year.
Yeah.
Go there every year.
Yeah.
I love.
And do you go Maui? Do you go fly to Maui? Then
Always.
you fly over?
No, I usually come back
On the
and
way
stay.
back.
Yeah. I'm relaxed when I get to Maui. I like Maui, but it's still an American experience.
Right. Jakarta's Indonesia.
Huh?
Jakarta's Indonesia, right?
When you go to those other countries that are not American, you really are treating yourself to something that's totally different. No matter how beautiful Maui is, and it is beautiful.
Right.
It's still American.
It's something to be said for that. I mean, I've done some surf travel like El Salvador and Central America.
Yeah,
and,
right.
And it's like I'm always kind of glad to be back in the United States. As much as I love the experience and love the surf, there's some level of you get to have a level of calmness when you're back here that you're not worried about I just heard that what country was it? They just got rid of it was Nicaragua. They just got basically had riots. The Sandinistas wanted to reduce the pensions or something like that.
I did hear.
And then literally it's like you probably couldn't, if you were an American at a surf camp, you might not be able to get back to the
my buddy's
airport.
son was in Nicaragua and he got out just in time.
Okay.
He just told him that I'm glad I got out of there, and he's flying back from Mexico instead of Nicaragua.
Right.
On his way here.
Yeah,
now.
So you know exactly what I'm saying.
So you never know.
You never in Maui, you're not worried about the revolution happening.
No, that's true. But you got other things to worry about, man. You can
always worry.
You can worry about being shot.
Yeah, or a shark bite, I guess. Yeah.
Or a shark bite. But that's Mother Nature.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway.
Sir.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it's good
We had a good time. That was an adventure.
Yeah,
I don't normally get to see so much.
I'm glad you got to let me get to know you a little better. So
Me too, buddy. Me too. I wanted to do this, Bruce. It's been too long.
Well, we'll catch you on the next drive-by.
We'll see you soon. Well, maybe we'll see you at the, Selectmen's meeting. I see you there every now and then.
Yeah. I don't think there's one here this week, but I'm going to go to the Concom this week.
Yep, of course.
So.
Yep. Okay, buddy. All the best, Bruce.